At 2:47 a.m., Elena Reyes sat in a break-room chair at Metro General, still in scrubs, still on shift, and her thumb would not stop moving. Same thumb, different room, but the poison was always the same. 30 nights later, she was not a new person, but she was finally a steady one. Well now, pull up a chair. Grandpa Ben here. Tonight's story comes out of San Antonio, Texas, about a night shift nurse named Elena who could keep everybody else alive, but couldn't stop drowning in her own noise. If you've ever felt burnt out, stuck in your head, or tired of everybody else's highlight reel, this one's for you. Elena Reyes was 27. She worked ICU nights at Metro General. 12-hour shifts, cold coffee, beeping monitors, and shoes that never quite dried out. She was good at her job. Her co-worker Danny said it's straight one code night. Elena stays ice cold when everybody else is panicking. No cap, best nurse on our floor. But when Elena clocked out at 7 a.m., a different woman walked to her car. Exhausted, empty, angry at nothing and everything. She'd tell herself, "I'll rest when I get home." Then she'd sit in the parking garage. Same scrolling, new seat, and open Instagram. A travel nurse in Miami. Beach pics, perfect abs, caption, "Living my best life." A girl from nursing school. New house, new ring, new baby on the way. Even strangers look like they had it figured out. Elena scrolled. 5 minutes became 40. 40 became an hour. She compared her studio apartment to their kitchens, her old Civic to their leased SUVs, her lonely microwave dinners to their date-night steaks. Then she felt worse and scrolled harder, like punishment. That's not rest, that's noise, wearing a screen. Some nights it started before she ever got home, like that Thursday at 2:47 a.m. Break room, half-eaten granola bar, eyes burning, still scrolling while the unit waited for the next alarm. That same morning, after a shift that had chewed her up, Elena almost broke. She'd held a dying man's hand until his wife arrived. She'd charted for an hour straight. Her feet throbbed. She pulled into a Whataburger lot, didn't go inside, just needed air and light, and saw me on the bench with coffee. My sister lives 2 doors from Elena's abuela on the south side. I'd known Elena since she was a kid running around church potlucks in 2 big sandals. San Antonio's sun was already mean at 8 in the morning. Rough night? I asked. Elena laughed, that brittle laugh people use when they're not okay. Grandpa Ben, didn't know you were a morning person. At my age, sleep's optional, I said. You look like your mind's still on shift. She stared at her phone in her lap. I'm fine, she said. Same words everybody says when they're not. I didn't push. I just said, mind if I sit a minute? She shrugged. So I sat. And Elena, tired of being strong, told me the truth. The scrolling at work. The scrolling in the garage. The comparisons. The shame of feeling jealous of people she used to root for. I save lives, she whispered. Why do I feel like mine's stuck? Now listen close, because this is where Elena's story turned, and she almost missed it. I didn't give her a lecture. I pulled a plain journal from my coat, not magic, just paper, and handed it over. You can't fix every hour of the day at once, I said. Start where sleep begins. When you get home, park, leave the phone in the car, glove box, console, wherever it lives till you wake up. 1 hour before sleep, no feeds, no noise. Write 1 honest line, drink water. Let your nervous system come down." Elena frowned. "Grandpa Ben, I get off at 7. I'm dead. 1 hour feels impossible. Dead-tired people make dead-tired choices," I said. "Scrolling ain't rest. It's gasoline on burnout. Break room, parking garage, or bed. Same fire." She rolled her eyes. Classic Elena. "So what am I supposed to do? Meditate like TikTok?" "No," I said. "Sit, breathe, write 1 line. You've been in fight mode 12 hours. You can't heal in a war zone you built in your own bed." She took the journal. Didn't believe me yet. But she was too tired to argue. She started that night. Those 30 nights happened without me in the room. But when we met for coffee at the end of them, Elena walked me through every page. Night 1 was ugly. She got home, phone still in her hand, couldn't even make it to the glove box. She ate cold pasta in the bedroom, told herself just 5 minutes, and lost an hour to a nurse influencer's vacation reel. She felt sick after. Night 2, she tried the rule right. Parked in her lot, phone in the glove box before she walked upstairs. Set a timer. 1 hour. First 10 minutes, her brain screamed. Charting mistakes. Money. The girl from school with the ring. She wanted to run back down for the phone like it was oxygen. She wrote instead, "I'm not behind, I'm tired." 1 line. Night 5. Comparison is stealing my joy, and I'm letting it. Night 12. I did 3 hard things today. That counts. Not magic, not overnight success. But something shifted. Then came the night that proved it. Night 22, if she had to pick one. Elena had a brutal shift. Short-staffed, 2 admissions, 1 family screaming in the hallway. She drove home shaking. Old Elena would have grabbed the phone the second she hit the pillow. New Elena parked, left it in the car, showered, ate something real, sat by the window, and took her quiet hour. No fanfare, no likes, just silence. The next shift. A young resident snapped at her over a missed callback. Old Elena would have snapped back or cried in the break room. Instead, she breathed, the way that hour had taught her, and said calm and clear, "Let's fix it together. Walk me through what you need." The resident blinked like he'd been slapped with kindness. Later, her charge nurse pulled her aside. "You good today? You seemed steady." Elena almost laughed. Steady. Not happy perfect. Steady. That was enough. By night 30, Elena didn't feel brand new. She still yawned through report. She still hated laundry. But she wasn't drowning in everybody else's life anymore. The break room thumb still tempted her sometimes. Old habit, same room. But the hour before sleep had become her line in the sand. She still saw the posts sometimes. They weren't verdicts on her worth anymore. They were just pictures. She read again. 10 pages, not a whole book. She called her mama on Sundays. She saved a little cash without checking what strangers were buying. That morning she texted me, "Grandpa Ben, I'm still tired. But I'm not drowning." I smiled at that phone screen like a proud old fool. So, dear listener, Elena's story ain't about quitting social media forever. It's about stopping the noisy life that eats you 1 scroll at a time at work, in the car, or in bed. You can be strong on the floor and still break in private. You can save everyone else and forget yourself. 1 honest hour won't fix your whole life in a week, but 30 nights of showing up can bring you back to yourself clear, steady, not ground down by comparison. If this story hit home, like it. Subscribe to Grandpa Ben's Story Hour. Share it with someone who's burnt out but still scrolling. Tonight. 1 hour. Phone away. One honest line. That's all. Good night, my friends. Grandpa Ben, signing off.